Hi guys, I'm back. I'm going to go over the homework. I'm going to do all of these just to remind you exactly what I want, because a lot of you either didn't do it or you didn't do it the way I asked. So remember, we're solving all of these for y. It's a literal equation, and all of these you're doing the same two steps. You're going to move whatever's on the x over, and then you're going to divide by whatever number is in front of y. The same two steps over and over and over again. 10x minus 7y equals negative 8. So positive 10x, I'm going to subtract it. And then that gives me negative 7y, right? Because that's a negative 7y equals negative 10x minus 8. And then I'm going to divide by negative 7. And that's going to give me y equals 10 over 7x, because negative and negative is positive, plus 8 over 7. Right? So I've got 3 steps. Step 1, where I subtract negative 10x from both sides. And step 2, where I divide negative 7 from everything. I need to see both of these steps on your homework. If you're doing it in a different way, you're wrong, because these are the steps I want to see. Not trying to be mean. I just need to see these steps. I mean, it's the same 2 steps over and over again, so I think you can manage. Just move the 10x over and then divide by this negative 7. Let's do number 3. So again, 2 steps. I'm going to move the x over by subtracting. I need to see this, that you subtracted negative x from both sides, because that's how you move something. And so then I have 6y left, right? 6y left over here, and negative x minus 2 left over here. I needed it with the variable in front. Since I'm going over it and I'm explaining it, I'm going to give you more of them. I always need the variable in front, because we're going to need that when we do the next thing. And then I divide by 6 from everything. This is going to give me y. Remember, there's a 1 here, so this is negative 1/6x, and this is negative 1 over 3, because this simplifies to 1/3, negative 2 over 6. You can put this in a calculator. But I have my 2 steps, and I showed you my 2 steps, and that's what I wanted to see on this. I'm going to do this one again. I'm going to do a couple more, because these are the same as this. Right? I'm going to move the 3x over. I'm going to, by subtracting, I have 12y equals negative 3x, because this I'm subtracting, so that means it's negative. This is minus 8, so that means that's negative. And then I'm going to divide by 12. And then I have y equals negative 1/4 x minus 2 over 3. Because this, again, if you put negative 8 over 12 in your calculator, it'll simplify down. If you put it in Desmos, it'll give you a decimal. But this is the fraction. You guys really should only be using Desmos, because that's what you can use on the SOL. And you need to start getting used to it. But this is the answer. These are the 2 steps that I wanted to see. I'll do one more. Same thing. I'm going to move this positive 11x over by doing the opposite, which is subtracting 11x. I got negative 8y equals negative 11x plus 3. So I would need to see this step. I would need to see what it equals. And then I would need to see that you divided by negative 8 to everything over here. Just like this. And then I would need to see that y equals 11/8x minus 3/8. Right, the same 3 steps. 2 steps, one more, and then this will be it for this video. I'm going to subtract 10x over. I have negative 12y equals negative 10x minus 4. I'm going to divide by negative 12. I'm going to have y equals, this is 5/6 positive, and this is positive 1/3. Simplifying the fractions is, again, it's something that Desmos will do, so that's not an issue. What the issue is that nobody's showing me how you solve these. You're just getting the answer. You're doing something that I didn't want. I want it like this. I want it like this, and I want it like this, right? This is what you do on both sides. This is what you do on all parts, right? If you divide by one side, you got to divide everything by the other, on the other side. And then I have my answer. So let's do it like this. If you've already done it like this and you're right, you don't have to do the next assignment for homework. But if you haven't done it correctly, then you're going to need to do this again. So the only way you're going to learn how to do these is by practicing, and practicing this way. That's it. Thank you.